always talked about was ending white supremacy. I compared King Noble to Harriet Tubman. And people said, how could you compare King Noble to Harriet Tubman? Are you out of your damn mind? Well, I'm in a Satire, and most people don't know what a Satire is. They don't know what an Satire is. But an Satire is simply an observer of the worlds. We observe all of the worlds. And in observing the life of Harriet Tubman and being forced to observe now the life of King Noble, I see similarities. And as much as you don't like them, you'll see the same similarities. I heard people say King Noble is living in squalor. I heard him say he's musky and funky and don't take a bath in a week or two. I heard him say he's dirty and there's rats and mice in the basement. And sometimes he eats out the trash can. I said, wow. Are they criticizing him? Or are they praising him? Sometimes I think that the Black liberation movement has gone into the hands of the bougie, of the bourgeois class. Let's look at the life of Harriet Tubman as she was working for the cause of Black liberation. Harriet Tubman was on the road, hiding, running. She didn't have no time to take no Calgon bath. She ain't had no time to take no 15-minute shower. However long that journey took, I venture to say that she didn't have no time to take a bath or a shower at all. I venture to say that Harriet Tubman was funky and musky. I venture to say that Harriet Tubman was homeless. And homelessness, if y'all don't know, as I've been homeless as well, and have been able to observe homelessness firsthand, homelessness is a great training tool. It's great experience for the revolutionary. Harriet Tubman had to figure out how to eat when she didn't have access to the slave master's food. I'm pretty sure if there were trash cans back then, she wouldn't rule going in the trash can, getting something to eat. She wouldn't rule that out. Harriet Tubman was living in squalor. She was homeless. She had to eat out the trash can, hypothetical trash can, if there was one. She had to eat independent of the white man. She had to live independent of the white man's utilities. So it's not blasphemy to compare King Noble to Harriet Tubman. In fact, now that we're looking at his life so closely, we can see that, man, there's some positive things in this man's life that we can learn from. That's what an Asatayu does. The Asatayu observes, then learns the lesson from what is observed, and then teaches the lesson. So, I don't want y'all to think that I spend all my time thinking about what King Noble is doing. We got work out here to do. We've got sidetracked trying to dig all in somebody's background to figure out what he's doing, when white supremacy is brutally and viciously and consistently relentlessly attacking us every day on every level of existence. Let's unify. Despite the revolutionaries, and this is part of the revolutionary oath that so many people were afraid to take, but I'm going to still give you this little piece of it. We need to unify and work to tear down the system of white supremacy and not focus on a revolutionary's perceived flaws and weaknesses. I'm not saying we can't address something if it comes up, like the whole snorting coke thing, which I didn't see y'all jump up in arms about that. It's like a beauty pageant. Those that you think look best or that you like the best, you're going to vote for them, and you're not going to look at their downside. Those that you don't like, you're not going to vote for them, and you're going to look for everything that's wrong with that individual. This is old stuff. This go back to elementary school when we were in the public food system. And you had to vote for a class president if you did, if you were even involved in that kind of thing. I know I wasn't, so maybe I shouldn't even speak on it because I don't even know too much about it. But voting was usually a who do I like best competition. You know what I'm trying to say. So let's not focus on the revolutionaries' perceived flaws and weaknesses. And if we do see some flaws and weaknesses, let's use it as a learning opportunity. And then when we learn the lesson, let us teach the lesson. But remember, our focus is white supremacy. And our target is white supremacy and not each other.